There is a season for everything in your life, and I'm going to share with you, if you want an identity shift, if you want to, in 3 months' time, wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I'm actually becoming that girl, there are going to be certain things that you need, and one of them is a season of solitude. In the next 3 months, I'm going to share with you 10 things that you are going to do to enable you to do a 360 in your life, or actually should be a 180 in your life, so that you have a full-on identity shift. Before I begin though, I promise you, I have done this many times over, and each year that I've done it, I even said this to my mother recently, I don't even recognize myself. I don't even recognize how I got to this point. And I attribute it down to the seasons of solitude that I allow and I give myself, and I honor myself enough to say, lock down, have a season of solitude so that you can have your next identity shift. Let's get into it. 10 things. Do take notes. Also, let me know in the comments if you've actually done all or any of these. And if you're going to be locked in with me, I didn't realize I was going to do another season of solitude until now, until recording this. I'm fully locked in. So my seasons of solitude is going to start from the next month, and I'm going to do it for 3 months, which will make it August, September and October. Let me know if you're going to be locked in with me. Let's start. Number 1, prayer. Prayer, seeking God. This is automatic for me, but if it's not automatic for you, in your season of solitude, in the morning, 1 hour with the word. And I'm going to be very specific to this. I love a good sermon, but that is not the word. Either in your 3-month period of solitude, read the word for at least an hour. That identity shift, that character shift, that anger, that you get easily upset, that inability to control your emotions, that inability to complete and finish things, that inability to not be very disciplined, you're going to get that from the word. Seek God, the most important thing that you can do on earth above everything else. In your 3-month season of solitude, 1 hour of reading the word a day, and that is a minimum, so write that down. I will seek my Father's face by reading his word for 1 hour a day minimum. This is where the game changing happens. Let me explain something. The word is the battery. It's the charger. It's the charger. If you're not charged to the word, your battery is slowly going down. You don't even realize it. You need to be at 100%. So to be at 100%, you must be plugged into the word. Number 2, some of these are easy and some of these are difficult. This is a hard one, darlings. An Esther fast each month. An Esther fast each month. Yes, I have said it. Esther fast, do take medical advice, no food, no water, 72 hours, read the word, pray. This is like a spiritual arsenal against every blockage in your life. It has never, ever on this earth failed me. This is what accelerates my identity shifts more than you can imagine. This is what I attribute that God has given me as a blessing, just to move forward at 10, not even 10x, at 100x speed, to have the life that I actually desire. It is difficult, but I promise you, this is your secret weapon. This is a gift, humbling yourself before the Most High, turning down your plate during that period given to the poor. An Esther fast for 3 months straight. Try it and then let me know. You will get the results. Try it, then come back to me at the beginning of November, and there is no way if you do this, you won't see a shift. There is no way if you read the word just on those 2 things alone, that is your identity shift. Everything else that I'm going to now say literally is a bonus. I promise you this. Those 2 things alone, you're going to be such a different woman, financially, emotionally, just in the way you look, everything is going to be different. Let's crack on. Number 3. In the 3-month season, you need 1 solo trip. Go and pack your bags, whether it's for one night, whether it's for 2 nights, whether it's for a week, whatever your pocket can afford, whether it's a staycation or actual vacation, an actual holiday abroad to a different country that you don't live in. One solo trip during your season of solitude. This is so important. Traveling just changes your ethos, and there is nothing more pleasurable than as a woman to be on your own time schedule. This is not a trip with your girlfriends, no one but you and your father who's always with you. You go on that trip, if you want to wake up at 7 o'clock to have breakfast, do so. If you don't want to have breakfast, do so. If you want to have ice cream for lunch, do so. You are dancing to your own beat on this solo trip. And the only thing I would say on the solo trip, go to somewhere whereby you can feel safe, you can just enjoy the moment, and make sure you go and you dress up, you look cute, you go and have a good time, take some photos, take pictures, make memories. Number 4, in this 3-month period, you need to have concentrated effort on how you're going to make more money. I always say God first, then after money is a defense, make more money. You need to be intentional and really sit down with yourself during this season and be honest with yourself. How are you making more money? And again, if you're new here, I always say to my 9-to-5 girlies, yes, there is nothing wrong with a 9-to-5, but I need you to start to think about how you're going to make more money outside of that 9-to-5. What are you going to be doing? So in this season of solitude, that is going to be a focus. Number 5, have lunch, dinner by yourself every single month. Go outside, darling. Go outside. In this season of solitude, I need for you to date yourself. I need for you to actually fully get dressed and go for a lunch or go for a dinner. This is so important. Imagine as a woman, the only time, can we just do not make the only time that you look good is because you're going out with your friends or you're going out with your husband or you're going out with a man that you're dating. Respect yourself enough to get dressed for yourself and look cute and go and eat food. Go out, have a good time, and do it according to your pocket. I've said once a month because I think in some respect, every woman should be in a position to be able to at least do this once a month. But go out, get dressed, and go and have lunch or dinner by yourself. If you can't have lunch or dinner, go out, get dressed, go and grab a moucher and look cute. Number 6. Wardrobe, darling. Declutter your wardrobe. I need you to go through that wardrobe in your season of solitude. For your identity shift, there are clothes in that wardrobe who don't recognize you. You don't recognize them. They don't recognize you. They're like, who are you? You're like, who was she? And if there are clothes where you're like, who was she? Who is that woman? I am not her anymore. Get rid of them. The charity shop is waiting for those pieces. Get also rid of any clothes that are ill-fitting, any clothes that cannot be repaired, any clothes that are faded, any clothes with rips and tears, any clothes that do not present you as a queen. If when you wear it, you are not presenting as a queen, if you are not presenting as this amazing, beautiful goddess, get rid of it. Declutter your wardrobe. During this 3-month period, number 7, without fail, you are working out. You are working out, you are working out, you are working out, because the body is the whole entire outfit, and looking good and feeling good becomes 100 times easier when your body is in shape. My workout routine that I'd recommend in this 3 months period is really, really simple. I don't like to make things complicated. Women, can we just make things less complicated? Walking and weights. You do not need an expensive Pilates class. You do not need an expensive PT. You do not need expensive classes. I have been there and I've done that. And I am currently in the best shape of my life, actually doing all my exercise at home. My bank account is happy. My personal trainer is not happy, but my bank account is very happy. Just by walking 10k steps every single day and doing weights about 3 times a week. Also, I can't remember, but a lovely member of the community in our space did say about weighted vests, game changing. Girlies, get on the weighted vest. And thank me, thank her later. It is so game changing. Number 8, make your home feminine. Really make your home feminine. And what I mean by that, like, get some plants, light the candles, make sure your space is clean and tidy. Just make it really feminine. Declutter. Clutter and mess, you can't think straight. This season of solitude, to birth your new identity, you need to be sound in mind and you need to be thinking straight. Declutter your home, make your home feminine, make it soft. If you can afford to, this is why I'm always saying get your money up. Buy flowers every single week. Oh, I absolutely love them. Go and buy flowers. Buy flowers every single week. Light the candles, make sure your home, I love when you walk into a house and it just smells beautiful and it's really fragrant, and it doesn't have to be overpowering, overbearing, but just make it really soft and feminine. This is your space. This one is going to come as a surprise. Number 10, cook. Have a session at home whereby it can just be, I'm not a cooker at all, but in my season of solitude, I usually try and learn 1 dish a month or 2 dishes a month, where I really make an effort to go and buy really nice ingredients, and I really learn a new recipe and I cook it. And I just completely shut down, no phone, nothing, make a nice meal, chill out, enjoy the meal in peace and quiet, light the candles, etc. This really makes a difference. And this last one is going to surprise you. Season of solitude for your new identity. Just do nothing. Just do nothing. Those 9 things are sufficient enough. During your season of solitude, you need to carve out for yourself every single week at least half an hour where I call you are just laying flat like a vegetable. You are just doing absolutely nothing. And this is so important. And really find time to do that. Really find time just to relax and rest. The world wants you to be this woman that's always on 100. Find time to rest, find that peace, find that quiet. That's where that space for your identity to birth yourself, that space for you to hear yourself think, that space to allow God to communicate to you. When you're always on the go, it's so difficult to hear God. You need to get comfortable with stillness and silence if you want to really birth your new identity and hear, no, go this way, no, do that, no, that's a good idea, no, that's not a good idea. 30 minutes, no YouTube, no TikTok, no Instagram, no phone, just you laying like a vegetable and just decompressing. Do that in the bath, sit outside in your garden, sit on your sofa, sit on your bed, just silence for 30 minutes. Let's lock in 3 months, and it only really takes 3 months. If you do this 3 months every year, by the way, you will be... I have seen this, and I would say I've consistently done some sort of identity shift, season of solitude over the last 5 years, and the results have been undeniable. Like I said earlier, me recording this has made me realise I want to do another season of solitude, because I thank God it just produces different results. It really, really does. Do let me know in the comments if there's anything else that should be added. Let me know if you've got any questions about the 10 items. The first 2 are the golden 2. Nothing is impossible with God, and without God, you are basically nothing anyway. So that's so important. And as for the Esther fast, I really thank the Most High for gifting us that, because that's the table turner, as it actually says in the word.